One of the games that I've been playing on and off for a few years now has finally hit full release, the big 1.0, and that game is Longvinter. I know I'm going to use the words new and cozy in the YouTube title, and it is a cozy game, but the new part, it just hit full release, so technically it's new, right? Probably not. Clickbait. Moving on. If you have never heard of Longvinter, let me run it down for you. You have been assigned to travel to Longvinter Island to research everything that makes the island special and uncover what other organizations have desperately tried to hide. You begin your expedition at one of many research camps around the island. Buy yourself tools, sell the resources you gather, and invest in new and more advanced equipment to compete against fellow researchers. Team up, fight, or betray your neighbors as you battle over valuable resources and establish trade networks to secure what you need next. Pretty much Longvinter is a cozy game and a survival game put together. Imagine Animal Crossing and Rust had a weird love baby. I love this game. I've been playing it for years. It is honestly made for people like me who love cozy games and who love survival games. They meet happily in the middle. For the cozy vibe, you place a tent, you upgrade that tent to a house, you can go full eco lifestyle, you could upgrade and decorate your house, you could grow plants, you could even have your own little shop. There's so much that it does for the cozy itch. Now the survival itch is you have to go out into the world, you have to maintain health, you can unalive, there's gratatas, you have to fight the elements in certain areas. Just so many things that are in a survival game has also been added into here. But the art style is almost identical to Animal Crossing, and I absolutely love it. But here are some other key features that I feel like you guys will be interested in. The world is completely handcrafted. Explore, learn, and take advantage of the surrounding nature. Learn the best fishing and berry spots and build your camp near them to maximize your income. Yes, there is fishing in this game. There is a fishing compodium, a hunting compodium, like little books that you need to finish to unlock certain things or certain areas. I don't want to spoil it, but it's pretty cool. Now here's something the cozy people will not like. There is PvP. You're not the only one trying to succeed on the island. You make alliances, defend, and conquer new areas you find valuable. But one of the ways we tackle this problem in my server, yes, we have our own server and the Discord, Tavern Dwellers Discord, definitely check it out. We have established PvP zones very similar to RuneScape. Those areas, there's no serious, major, valuable loot. So if you go there, you're kind of in a mutual understanding, you're there to f it up. Now there's PvE, face off against hostile mercenaries and uncover their secrets hidden in bunkers, caves, bases, and massive oil rigs. On to building, build anywhere you want with anyone you want. Pick a spot for your tent, get yourself a campfire going, and start expanding. Store all your valuables inside the tent, which only you can access. Upgrade your research base along 8 different specialization paths to match your playstyle. Crafting. Instantly combine items at workbenches to create new gear from over 500 unique items in the game. You can customize weapons with attachments or paint your furniture to create your perfect base. Farming. Grow food for yourself or sell it to make money. Cooking. Experiment with countless ingredient combinations and spices to create unique dishes. Master the art of cuisine and become the island's top chef. Do whatever you want, wherever you want, with whoever you want. Get your mind out of the gutter. There are no rules or tasks. Make the game what you want it to be. Trading. Sell your knowledge and rare items to other players, set your own shop to specialize in unique goods, or make steady income from camp vendors. Navigate between islands using your own boat or hunt local wildlife to acquire mounts for exploring different regions. There's dedicated server tools and free content updates. The trading part is actually really cool. You could go up to players, you could just trade, or you could establish a vending machine right outside your base that players can go and buy things from, and you make money that way. Or you could make your own shop. There's other things you can make, like you can make your own windmill that players have access to, little farms, and a few other little buildings. I made a shop called Perzi Pit Stop, or we called it Perzi's Pits or something like that. And people were able to go in there and buy things very similar to Tom Nook's store in Animal Crossing. Except I was Tom Nook. I was the crook. But speaking of free content updates, it is the 1.0 update. It is the full release. The game is finally out, and what has been added? Let's dive on in. Longvinter 1.0 is out now. 3 years of development culminates in our biggest update, bringing new mechanics and complete gameplay overhaul. But what is happening next? As the episode of Longvinter's phase comes to an end, naturally a new one begins, and I know you will have quite a lot of new content to dig through this time. We will be focusing on making the game work great on Steam Deck with refined controller support on all menus, also fixing bugs that come up in the new update. We also want to keep performance at its best from here on out. For our next big feature update, we already teased this, but it is now confirmed that they will have Longvinter farming in 1.1. That means they will have a barn, you will have livestock, there's going to be a lot of stuff coming. And on top of that, they state that in another update after that, in the near future, that there's going to be different types of living in the game. It's not just a house. They're going to be adding apartments and small communities. And these small communities will be shared communities within your community within the game. So it's very similar to a guild. PlayStation release coming in 2026. They are excited to announce the game will be releasing on PlayStation next year with cross-platform play, so there'll be no separate player base limiting player numbers. They also have a premium store that you can go and check out. It's really cool. But the 1.0 update main features, they wanted to change something major in the game to really make it feel different for those who have played during early access. For that, they implemented new points of interest. That is an oil rig, which are large structures with significant versatility. Outside of the oil rigs, they've added in heli crash and underground arena. Keeping in style of adding new interests and events, we have now added a heli crash to the map that lets you access new tactical gear that LRI used to try and hunt you down. The LRI are the game's PvE mercenaries, but they're only in like major points of interest. So if you go there, don't go alone and come with a lot of food and good gear. The new arena is actually under Sergeant Lake's base camp and invites all players every hour to fight for the last man in order to access the best loot in the game, and it is completely optional. You do not have to do it. It is not mandatory. It is just there. New animals and mounts. Our map now has much greater variety in animals with the introduction of lynx, wolf, wolverine, fox, moose, and goats now wandering in Longvinter Island. All the new animals are also obtainable as mounts, and we have made the saddles unequipable so you can style your mounts as you like it best. The mounts to me in this game are awesome. They're derpy looking, they're adorable. It's just a fun time. And the ways you have to get them, you have to complete quests and other stuff. It's not attached to a premium store. You don't go and you have to buy the mount to get it, like some MMOs. Wildlife improvements and map addition. New small birds have now been included in all parts of the map that bring the island alive with their amusing looks and ability to always escape you no matter how hard you try to catch them. With this amazing new atmospheric addition, we have also added new roads to help starting players travel around the first outpost more easily. Vendor catalogs have been upgraded with many new items, and we've improved many other things visually and brought more animations to everything to make the world feel more alive and immersive. Then they talked about all the new items that they've added, which are kitchen equipment, decorating, paintings, all sorts of stuff. They've added in a bunch of things, and I'm very excited to give this update a go. I highly recommend you guys do the same because right now the price is $11.99. It's 40% off until February 28th with the usual price of being $19.99. This game is currently only available on Steam. It's only on PC, but it is coming to PlayStation next year. It's not available on Nintendo Switch. I know that's going to bum a lot of you guys out, but if you have a PC, this game doesn't require a lot to run. So please consider checking out Longvinter. I'm probably going to give away a few copies myself in my Discord because I do want to bring more attention to this game. I think it is well deserved. What do you guys think about Longvinter? Let me know in the comments down below. But while you guys are down there commenting, be sure to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you know when I upload a video. If you want to know the exact moment I upload a video, be sure to join the Discord. The Discord is a super happy, fun, and friendly community where everyone is welcome. And if you're watching this right now, this very second, there's a chance that I'm streaming on Twitch. That's twitch.tv/Perzival. Perzival, and I stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And also, if you guys like true crime and paranormal podcasts, I have one. I have a podcast. It's called What Dwells Beneath. It's on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. It has been so fun to do. We've come so far with it. We're only 7 episodes in, and we have so many listeners that love and engage with the show. I cannot thank you guys enough. So if you haven't given it a chance, if you haven't listened to the podcast, be sure to go bless your ear holes, rate it 5 stars, follow it, all that. Link to that's in the description down below it. Also, if you want to follow my social media, all that's down there as well. I have TikTok, Instagram, Twitter or X, Threads, Blue Sky, all that hootenanny. But yeah, that's the video for me, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!